Hi, I'm Emily Simnitt, and I live in Boise, Idaho, and I am currently an adjunct faculty in the English department at Boise State University, and I also am the Public Information Officer for the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare. I'm very excited to be applying for the doctoral program in educational technology at Boise State University. I am very excited about the possibility of deeper study into educational technology and in particular digital literacies. I have seen in my career, both as a journalist, as a communication person, and as a teacher, how digital technologies have really transformed the way that people think, the way they live, the way they learn, and the way they communicate with each other. And I think that because digital technology has become so important to our lives and so immersive in everything we do, that it's really important to make sure that along those lines that we are looking at it reflectively, that we're not making assumptions about certain technologies that they are good or always beneficial. I think that there's really a need to ask the deeper questions that doctoral research allows you to ask about a topic, and I think this is really the right time to do it. We're sort of in a digital revolution. Things are changing rapidly. Students today are far different than students were 20 years ago who did not have access to this technology, and we really need to think about how that is impacting them as learners and to look for ways to both exploit the benefits of digital technology, which are its ability to be immersive and integrative and to be accessible to learners who might not otherwise have ever had the chance to go to college or to learn from experts in a field, while at the same time making sure that we use digital technology wisely and in a cost-effective manner that benefits as many learners as possible. And I really think that these broad questions can best be addressed with doctoral study. I'm really excited about the possibility of starting the educational technology program at Boise State in its inaugural year. I think this presents a lot of great opportunities to help shape the program as it starts to explore digital technology and digital literacies, both in the context of Boise State, which is an emerging research institution, as well as Idaho, the nation, and even globally. One of the great things about educational technology and digital resources is they aren't just local, they are global, and that presents a lot of great opportunities for collaboration as well as for extending learning beyond a specific geographically located classroom. And I think this opportunity at Boise State really reflects that, particularly the opportunity to do the program as an online program. So as a learner, I will be learning online how to teach and how to improve classroom practice online. And I think this makes a lot of sense to have a program in educational technology be delivered in a very technological way, and I'm very excited about that. I'm also very interested in pursuing education at Boise State University. I've worked there as adjunct faculty for the past 6 years, and during that time I've seen Boise State really grow to become much more focused on research, and I would love to be part of a cohort of students who were really capitalizing on this exciting new growth at Boise State University. I think that I have a lot to offer the educational technology program at Boise State and to offer faculties and future students of the program. And I think this is really because of my varied experience and the career that I've had to date, and everything that's led me up to wanting to study educational technology at the doctoral level. I worked as a journalist I worked as a communications officer for a large government state agency, and along the way I have continued to teach first-year writing at Boise State University. And the combination of these experiences, I think, would really allow me to see the importance and uses of technology from a variety of angles. I've seen that technology has really impacted the professions that I have been part of. In fact, journalism today is nothing like journalism 20 years ago, and that is almost entirely due to technological changes in the way that people communicate and the way they receive their information. Knowing this, living through this experience, is something that I would bring and a lens through which I would look at things and do my coursework at Boise State University. I could engage in discussions with faculty and with students about these issues from probably a different perspective than maybe somebody who had worked solely in the education field. Another real strong skill that I have that I would bring to the program is my ability to collaborate and my ability to network. I have used social media and other digital technologies to stay in touch with other writing teachers that I've met from around the country, and I think that already having experience in this would be invaluable, especially in an online program like Boise State's, because we won't be physically together, but I think that because I already know how to bring people together digitally and through social media, that would be something that, and an experience that I could add to the program. One of the things that I'm most proud of that I have done recently is developing a service learning course at Boise State for my English 102 class, which is Introduction to College Writing and Research. And why I'm so proud of this achievement is it's something that I've done to integrate my work at the Department of Health and Welfare with my work at Boise State University. Health and welfare, I have had a public health focus, and so what I did to create this course is I worked with the service learning office at Boise State as well as community partners who dealt with public health and mental health issues, and used that collaboration to form a course where my students focus their inquiry and their writing and their research around these issues that are faced by community agencies in our community. And this has been really, I think, a fruitful line of study and a fruitful thing for both the students in my class as well, hopefully the community partners they've been working with. One of the things that I am very passionate about is the importance of civic engagement, and I think there are a lot of possibilities for increased civic engagement and awareness and social justice through using educational technology and digital literacies, and I think that this achievement and this course that I have created, even though it's a localized course, could be translated in the future to courses that were delivered through distance or through online or through other digital technologies to have the same impact, which is having students think about themselves, the role they play in the community, their communities, and the way that they can shape those communities and benefit them. I believe that education should be both practical and transformative, and I think the service learning course really does both of those. I feel confident that should I be accepted into the Educational Technology Doctorate Program at Boise State University, that I will be successful. And I believe this for a variety of reasons, not least of which is my past experience of being able to achieve my goals when I really set my mind to do them. I, for the past 5 years, have really wanted to both get experience in the communications and government field and policy making, which I've been able to do with my job at the Department of Health and Welfare. But at the same time, it has been vitally important for me to stay in the classroom and keep at least one foot in the classroom, continuing to teach and continuing to improve my practice as a teacher. I've been able to juggle both of these jobs for the past 5 years, and while at the same time making workshops at Boise State that were related to improving teacher practice a priority, developing the service learning course, which was not necessary to keep my job, but I thought was necessary to integrate my work lives and to improve students' experience in my classroom. And I think the same motivation that I have had will help serve me well in a doctoral program as I shift my focus to primarily thinking about education and thinking about the classroom, improving my practice, improving the practice of other teachers, and helping students become more fluent in digital literacies and have greater access to learning through online education. I think that just applying to the program for me was a real turning point and an effort that helped me focus for myself what it is I want to be doing for the next 5 years. And for the next 5 years, I want to be engaged in deep, thoughtful research about educational technology, and I want to be engaged in helping transform the field to improve it for the teachers and for the students who will be experiencing those technologies every day in the classroom.